Today we are at really a neat place. Clint's Classic Cars and Parts. And what this is an old car junkyard. There's some amazing stuff in here that we're going to take you through today. One of the first vehicles you see in this place is this little German Prinz, which I'd never heard of. Look at that little thing. These were brought into the U.S. in very limited quantities many years ago. It's got sliding windows. Look at that. I guess no window crank because it's sliding. It's pretty rough. There's no floors. But it's great first car to have. The engine is in it. There's this Studebaker, and the hood is open a bit, so I'm going to see if there's an engine in it. And there is not. Bummer. No engine, no transmission, but there is a steering box. It's rough, but it's a junkyard. So it's going to be rough, but there are some good parts. Like this door handle is in amazing condition. Amazing. Next to it are a pair of early 50s wagons. This one's a 53, and there's a 51 next to it. Oh, this one's a Power Glide. Here's the tailgate. Not so great. The upper part, no, not so great.
There's a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah, yep. This 51 is a bit more solid than the 53. Now these two cars, these two wagons, I believe are for sale as complete vehicles. No engine in that guy either.
I like the shape of this. It probably was really cool back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah. These are just so hard to find today. Looks like it's got an extra bumper in the back. This car is awesome. This Plymouth. It'd be even better if the door opened.
We'll be careful.
I don't know if you can see the dash on this, but this car is complete.
Oh yeah, you can.
Look at that. It is complete.
Wow. Even the knobs are still on there and they look in good shape.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah, these old Mopar knobs were steel.
You know, what about windows like this? Aren't these hard to come by?
Oh, totally. You can't get them. They're not made. You can't get them, so you have to find them in a place like this.
Oh, the keys are in here.
The keys are in it?
Yeah.
Let's start it up.
Yeah.
Now this, let's see if this guy has an engine. Look at that view.
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't that awesome with the Dodge Ram?
Yeah.
I have no idea how this would open this way. Here we go. I got it. That was a little tricky to figure out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This has a Hemi in it.
Look, you can still see the Dodge tag perfectly.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's cool. It's got a radiator in it. Missing a valve cover. And unfortunately, it's very, very rusty under here.
Yeah, you can tell.
Where's the dipstick?
Really? I can't believe you want to see if there's still oil in this thing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't see the dipstick.
Somebody could have taken it.
Yeah, exactly. It is a junkyard, so stuff like that disappears.
Yeah.
The carb is still free.
Okay, I don't know what you're thinking, but the answer is no.
There's a lot of cars here, so I'm not going to show everyone in detail. I just want to give you the idea of the inventory that they have. There are quite a few fastback Fords in this place. Torinos, Galaxies, etc. No engine.
I think something like this is better for maybe the outer part of the car if you need a fender or
Yeah.
the hood or
Yeah,
the
it's got big
grill.
doors.
I think that you're going to find a lot of these cars probably have the engines and transmissions gone.
Yeah. And the 58 Chevy. That's a pretty cool truck.
Yeah.
That one is for sale as the whole vehicle.
This one from when he started his business and then he moved.
This guy is for sale. This Apache.
Yeah, both of these are for sale.
Uh-huh. Sorry for the close quarters video here, but it's tight. It's tight.
If somebody wants to buy this red one, they need to bring us some wheels.
Yep.
Tires and rims for it, because there's nothing like that tires and rims.
This one's also for sale. You got the
That's
homemade patch repair.
The comment in front of it, it's the engine's locked up in the car in front of it.
This Comet.
The engine's locked up in it. Somebody was, this guy we don't really like him. He sabotage your stuff. He stole stuff from us. He took this, he put something that doesn't belong in the engine.
Yeah.
He made this thing, it'll lock the engine up. He put it in the transmission, put it in there, locked the gears up and all that. It won't work now.
That's too bad.
That thing is for sale.
What's that, this caddy or this van? This is kind of like the Mystery Machine, isn't it?
Caddy and van.
Yeah, look at that van. Wow.
Mystery Machine was a Ford actually.
Was it a Ford?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
One in the newer, the newer Scooby-Doo, it was
Yeah.
Chevy.
Oh, really?
This is for sale right here.
Yep.
It didn't have no bumper with it when we got it.
It's like a 64 Plymouth or something.
No, it's a Belvedere.
Belvedere, okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about this blue one?
This is for sale.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for sale as a whole car. This is very cool. It's funny you picked that out.
It is cool. That's why I picked it out.
It's very cool. Very cool. It's got aftermarket seats in it, but the floors are not rotted through. They're rusty. Part of the dash is missing. The bumper is in the back seat.
Oh, where else would it be? It's a hubcap that I don't have.
Yeah, that's relatively new.
That's probably why I don't have it.
This is a very cool car.
Yeah.
Does it have an engine?
I don't think so,
No.
but I could be wrong. No engine? Yeah, I didn't.
No engine. This one is not for sale. This Buick is very interesting.
It is. Yeah, I like the Buick emblem on the front. Do you see that?
This is a 64 Skylark factory manual transmission. Let's see what it's got for an engine. Maybe we won't see what it's got.
I'll just look at some of these others while you're working on that.
I think this hood might be jammed.
Are you looking to see if there's a hood latch? Or?
No, no. The hood's jammed. I was just putting the window up.
Oh. Well, I'm sure we'll find several more we can open the hood on.
Yeah. It's another one of the fastback Fords. This one a Torino. Still, I believe this is still the original paint.
Yeah, I really like this car.
Yeah.
How's the back window? Is it intact?
Yep.
Wow.
Bumper is intact. Tail lights are here. Trunk is here. It's.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this guy is mostly intact.
Well, this one's missing a little bit.
Yeah, it's missing a lot.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
At first I thought that was dirt, but now I'm thinking it was some type of design they put on there.
Wow, that's a weird place to put stickers on a window like that.
Must have been for the state or something.
87, 86, 85. Newest one is 87. Fairlane. If you need Ford pickup parts, this is the place. 60s and 70s Ford pickup parts. These things are everywhere. And some of them are in really good shape.
That looks familiar, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Nothing.
Do you
Yeah.
recognize this truck? No, guys, it's not the same truck.
Not the same one. Is this one also a 3/4 ton? Yeah, it is. This is a 3/4 ton as well. And this is very similar to what we just worked on.
So it looks like, do you remember where the word custom cab was on the,
Yeah, right here.
you can still see it in the
Yep.
paint.
Yep.
Hold on.
This is a custom cab.
Yeah, let me get a picture of that.
Yeah.
Of you of that. But you can still make out.
Yep.
That's funny.
This would be a neat truck. Really neat truck.
Oh, and look at that seat cover.
Oh wow, cow seat cover. And look at the speakers. Wonder
Yeah,
if
they
those were
really liked
factory.
music.
Yeah.
Boy, I just found this chicken walking by.
Yeah, that's my aunt's.
Another Ford pickup here, 71. Being it's Tennessee, a lot of these don't have a lot of rust. '64 Galaxy. Another fastback Ford here. Oh wow. Look at the Rambler back there. That's '64 Rambler.
The green one.
Yeah. Wow. So between this one and the one out front, you could make a really good car. They're even the same color.
You know, in the window, is this window good too?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. For the GT emblem.
Oh, yeah.
How cool. This is spider heaven here. Look at them all. This place goes on and on. I mean, it's hard to believe, really. I mean, there are so many vehicles here. Just sliding down the embankment. Look at this. Look at that, like a 76. Just slid down the embankment. This thing is cool. It's got the international cab lights on it. I always like those. And there are lots of good parts here. Oh, what's this? It's a Mustang. 71 to 73 Mustang. Yeah, there's all kinds of traps around here. Holes and everything else. I think that's a 51 or 52 Ford. T-Bird. You know, this is spider paradise here. I mean, they're everywhere. It's a Chevy, like 47 maybe? Chevy Fleetmaster. Look at that. These things are everywhere. '59 to '60 Ford cab. What do I need? Well, I know I need those window crank assemblies from inside the doors. Comet.
Let me do a little pan and I'll come right back to you. There. Oh, that makes me think of the Dodge. That truck back there.
That truck is a Chevy.
Yeah, but it makes me think of the Dodge.
Oh, our Dodge, yeah. Yeah. This is a Chevy. That's a Ford behind this Mustang, and a T-Bird to the left. This place has an amazing number of fastback Fords. Galaxies, Torinos. There's a Ford there, but there's a bunch.
So is this like this originally?
No.
Okay, I was going to
Those
say.
were popular in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's what original.
So this Galaxy has the engine in it, and it's complete with factory air. And it looks really bad, but I've seen a lot worse. I think this was probably running around the 80s.
So when you say you've seen a lot worse, are you talking about that Dodge we looked at under the hood at the beginning?
Yeah, that's one of them. You know, I should see if this is seized.
Why?
Why not? Special interest for the viewers.
Okay, you see that cobweb, right?
Yeah, I'll be careful.
I've
But
heard
there's
that before.
no clutch fan on this, so it's not seized. See that?
Yeah,
It's
see.
not seized. Wow. How cool. Yeah, it's not seized at all. The AC is not hooked up, but the alternator is not seized, the power steering's not seized, and the AC is not seized either.
That's odd.
That's amazing. This guy would run. This guy would run. What kind of carburetor is this? This the same? No, yeah, I think I have one of these at home.
No, if a snake pops up out of there.
This, see, when people cover the carburetor like that, it usually means the engine's in good shape. Because they wouldn't bother if it was shot. But this thing with the factory AC compressor and all, I mean, that's all very, very worthwhile stuff. The sticker from 92 on it, so hasn't been sitting all that long.
No, just 31 years.
This would be a really good candidate to get running.
Oh. So guys, can you see there's a cat on the other side? Is that your play friend? So Richard wanted me to get a shot at this wheel. Look at that. Gosh.
So this wagon is just fantastic, but I just learned that this car was used in an actual robbery back in the day.
And it's a station wagon?
Yeah.
They weren't that cool, were they?
I don't know.
So if I can see that correctly, I believe it says either 88 or 86. So that would have been the last time this Plymouth was on the road. Actually, some nice windows. They're not broken. Back window's nice. I don't see any discoloration on it. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. I stand corrected. Here it is on the back. 68. Oh, my goodness. Unreal. Unreal. Looks like the windows on the opposite side are unbroken as well, which is great because if you have an old Plymouth like this and you're looking for windows, this is a great place to come get them. Yeah, it still has the two on the front. Those are a little discolored though. And ones on the side over here look good. Wow.
So this car, this is a 64 Comet. I believe it's 64. And here's what's amazing about it. When I was looking at this car, it's like, wow, it is really, really straight. How is that even possible? So I started looking at the license plate. You might not be able to see that, but that is 1968.
Yeah, I can see it clearly.
You can?
Yeah.
So this thing was only on the road for 4 years.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So if you're looking for Comet parts, this is probably the car for you. These ends with the little fins are in perfect shape. And look at these quarters.
Yeah. Still has the trim here.
Oh yeah.
The Comet word.
Yep.
Well, it's missing a T, but
Yep. And there's some dings from being in a junkyard, obviously. But let's look inside. Well,
wow,
I was hoping for a little better.
has the radio.
Yep.
Do you think that's the original?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this car being driven 4 years.
Has the handles.
Yeah. All this is original.
That's the trim. Look right here.
Oh, look at that.
That looks like it's
that
new.
sill plate.
Isn't
That sill plate is in amazing condition. It's stuff like that a car that used 4 years
Look
is
at
going
that.
to be like new.
That looks like new.
Yeah, look at the Mercury Comet.
Wow.
And it's got a service sticker on it. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that survived
Yep.
that long.
Well, did it, within 4 years, I guess Yeah, back then you had to service them every 6 months. So. Caliente.
I mean, this body is,
It's quite solid. Look at this.
yeah, I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah.
If anybody watching needs something for a car of this model, the windows all appear to be perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, guys, if you're out there looking for this or anything on this car, you need to definitely contact them.
Yeah, this is pretty sweet. And this side has the T, but not the C. I think the other side is missing the T.
Yeah. Well, you can get one side. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's just parts in here, that's all. Parts to other vehicles.
Well, I'll tell you, if this van's a rockin', there's no way in heck I'm gonna be a knockin'. Are you looking at carburetors, babe?
Yeah.
Richard found a carburetor in there and he wants a part off of it, so I'm just gonna record a little bit for you guys. We actually are getting back to the Chevys, and there's some parts on some Chevys back here that we want to get for Lula. So anyway, for the 50s, for Lula, the 50 Chevy, and the burnt Chevy, because we will hopefully be bringing that poor Chevy home in the next few weeks. So Richard pointed out on this Chrysler that the plastic parts of the lights here, those are still intact, and I bet you those are a nightmare to find. And there they are. You know what's interesting is it just has that one white backup light, or maybe it's a brake light, but so just one was made on the car. I find that interesting. You know, I forgot to look in the back here, and you can still see that the upholstery on this has survived. And I could be wrong, but you know, I feel like that might be original because, you know, that green was so common back then. I feel like that might be the original. It's kind of stood time.
I believe this was a low mileage car.
Wow.
And the engine, you can't barely see the engine, but it's complete.
Really?
Yeah, it's complete. I mean, there's the air filter, it's the oil filler cap, the coil. It's complete.
I bet you would find some snake skins in there. I bet.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Here's a couple more fastback Fords. This yellow one. I saw another one around here somewhere, but this yellow one is another one. So here is a 66, 67 Galaxy, and someone went through the trouble of covering the engine. And this engine is complete. It looks like an FE block. It's even got the carburetor on it.
Wow.
Wow, I was right. And look at that funky fan spacer. Look at that.
Oh my God.
It's covering the distributor hole, so it is missing the distributor.
Wow.
Which is a major bummer.
Well, maybe
this thing is
maybe
complete.
someone needed the hood and that off the car, 'cause that's missing, right?
What a shame.
Oh wait, is this part of the?
Well, what is that? Yeah, that's it.
Is that part of the Galaxy? There we go.
Galaxy.
Oh, that's important.
Yep. But this yellow one's pretty nice.
Yeah.
As far as junkyard cars go.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be kind of
Look at the dash on this thing. Light switch is gone, a couple of other things, but look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, this might actually be the panel to the, it's missing
From
on
that
the
one?
driver's side.
There aren't many Chevys. It's a 64 Chevy.
Ooh.
There aren't many of these here.
You know, I like it when this part's missing. It makes it so much easier to work on.
You want to see if it's seized?
Well, why not? It's open, why not?
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy to do.
Yeah. Boy, look at that. Yeah, that's seized.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, that's seized.
just say, don't hurt yourself. That's funny. What do you think that is right there?
That's a wad of paper to plug the...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that guy's seized. And there's another fastback Ford.
Look at that.
The door's removed, but right in it.
Let's see. Huh. Very interesting. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I think it's like a 47, 46 Chevy.
Wonder, do you think is it stocked?
That's what's stuck, and I
Oh,
don't want
that's
to
too
damage
bad.
it. Let's see if there's an engine in it. I think there is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna make our way down here. See if we can get some of these parts off of this car for our cars. I'm kind of curious about the inside. A lot of it's been taken off.
Well, I'm wrong. It's not a Chevy.
Is it a Ford?
It's a Plymouth.
A Plymouth Special Deluxe?
Yep. That shows how much I know.
Oh yeah, look at that. Now you can tell now that you get back here.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, people have definitely been taken off of this one, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
So what are you trying to get off of this, Richard?
The gas pedal linkage, if it's any good.
You know what you did not bring that you should have brought?
What's that?
The Creole.
I have some. It's just back in the car.
I know, when I said that you should have brought it, I meant here.
I can go
As soon
get
as I looked at that rusty mess.
I can go get it.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can.
Look at that gas.
I know, I'm just trying to avoid killing myself with the parts that are on the ground. Yeah, look at that. How beautiful that would have been. Oh my goodness. What are you looking for inside?
Somebody took this door striker.
Oh.
Looking for the door striker, but this one is damaged. But this one does have the ignition switch with the key.
Okay, so talk about stripped. That dash, that's been stripped. Wow. So I'm gonna try to make my way through here. I don't know how easy that will be.
This hardly has any damage in it.
Yeah, oh wow.
Right?
Yeah, we should definitely take that.
And you could paint it. And go.
Oh, I don't know about painting, but yeah. How's it going?
It's going okay. Trying to get the ignition switch out. Didn't want to have to sit this thing.
You know, I was walking back out and I just saw this tailgate. It says DeSoto. Wow. It's crushed in on the top. I don't know how that stayed standing like that. There's the glass piece from the side. Believe it or not, that daggone thing is not broke. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm kind of on a hill, but let me see if I can get in a little closer. There's still quite a bit of that dash left on this DeSoto. So this is the front of the DeSoto, and the front glass is in fine shape. It's not broke either. This car definitely wants a second chance somewhere else. So if you're looking for some things for your DeSoto, wow, this car is ready to donate. Richard is on the hunt for Chevy parts. The Studebaker that we were talking about. So I want to go back through here and look at some of these cars. It's very dangerous getting these videos for you, but I'm up for the challenge, and so is Richard. So while I'm walking, I have to carefully scan the area for where one foot can go, then another. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit in there. Oh, oh man. You know, when I see these cars, I can just envision how they would have looked when they were new, and it would have been beautiful. Look at that dash. You can still see the word Ford with the line down it on the glove box. Very cool. And look where that tree has literally grown up through that car where the door was open. Looks like it's fallen over or something, but you can still see. Let me see if I can get this door open anymore. Look at that. Huh. There's more of the house painting on the car that we've been talking about in the last couple of videos. Richard told me it was very common back in the 60s, 70s to paint your house with car paint. I don't think I'll try that. You know, I'm always careful when I try to look at one of these. You never know what's going to pop out at you. Wow. So I wanted to take a look inside of this Comet. And, you know, surprisingly enough, if you guys can see, even the buttons on that appear to be in good shape. So that's pretty nice. Look at the seat. That's kind of shocking, isn't it? Of course, the floor's gone, but look at the seat. And in the back here, I think there's probably a lot of stuff that doesn't belong to this car, but I mean, check out the body. This thing is shockingly good shape. Let's take a look at the back and see what's going on back here. Oh, so I'm gonna have to get a stick and fight this cobweb, and then we'll go back there and take a look. All right, I won. No, I didn't. I need to do it again. Okay. Haha, now I won. Gonna walk through here. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, well, it's not as good. Trunk hood still looks good. Glass definitely still looks okay. A lot of the trim, if not all, looks perfect. Windows, door handles. There could be a lot of parts off of this one. This is a pretty nice one. Oh, I can almost see the wording on that. Almost, but I'm not going to be able to make it to this. And no, there was no tag. I want to make sure there wasn't a tag. Oh, then look at that white one back there. That's pretty cool. I don't know that I can get back there. Oh, this poor one. Oh, sorry, fella. Look at that. Is that a brown recluse? Maybe. You can tell where someone had painted the rims red, you know, just to kind of give it that souped up look in days gone by. I think something probably was painted on that door as well. Oh, wow. You got all kinds of parts in there, don't you? You know, I honestly don't know what this is. I'm not ashamed to say that. It's very small, or it's just been crushed, or maybe it's just a car. Most likely it's a car I've never seen before. I don't know what this is. It looks like someone bedazzled it, but that could just be the way that was made. I don't know. It's just kind of, I find this very funny and interesting. See some word up there. I'm going to have to go see what this is. So I had to look at this a couple times because it honestly does not look like a word, but then I realized it says Prince. So I think this is the same as the car that we saw when you first enter. This is another Prince, which, let me tell you, these cars are not attractive cars. So it needed a good name like Prince because, well, you know, that's about all I had going for it, was a really cool name. Someday my prince will come. I don't think this is what the girl had in mind. Woo. So, thank goodness, Richard is done trying to find parts, and you no longer have to be subject to me giving you a tour of these cars. All right, Richard, are you ready to continue on?
Yeah.
All right.
I wanted to point this out with this truck. Why is this not an ordinary Ford truck? Any idea?
Are you asking me? Because
Yeah.
you told me the answer. Oh, okay.
This truck is called a unibody. So it's one piece, all in here. It's not a separate bed. So these are very rare, obviously, and some people absolutely love them. So there you go. There's one right here sitting here.
Yeah. Richard was nice enough to just go back there a little bit. I just wanted to see if there was anything good we might be missing.
It's the front of the unibody truck.
Yeah, I really like that. That was the logo that was on the 66 Ford.
Yet this one also has a V8 in it. Oh, look at the writing on the door. Wow.
Can you make out what it says?
Well, let's see.
It's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a musical note there.
Okay.
So it's something to do with music.
Maybe it was a piano tuner.
Yeah.
Piano mover.
Piano mover, probably.
It's very pretty just to look
yeah.
down here.
Junkyards are great.
Well, you know how I feel about junkyards. And there's another junkyard in Kentucky, and they have 300, yes, 300 vintage cars. It's actually a pretty popular junkyard. And I talked to them when we went to the car show in Louisville, and they are awaiting our arrival any day. So just give them a call. They'd be happy to let us look around. I didn't see any cars. It's very sad. No more cars.
Yeah, really.
They might be buying it. I don't know.
Oh, are the people? There's someone here looking at this, but this was listed for sale, correct, Richard?
Yeah, this is an early
They're
50s Ford.
probably they're
Yeah.
still thinking about if they want to get it or not.
Wow.
Well, still thinking usually means no.
Yeah, thinking ain't buying, right?
Well, that's a nice seat in front of it.
Yeah, it is.
You know, if you needed a bench seat for a pickup, there you go.
Mm-hmm. So I was going to go over and look at the signs they have on their shop over here. Okay, so if you've been watching long enough, you know that I collect poverty hubcaps. And they have some up at the top of this building that I do not have, so I am very jealous. So I'm going to turn this around and let you see this collection they have. It's great. I think mine might be better, but theirs is pretty good. All right, guys, here you go. What a cool collection. Do you see all the signs? I mean, some of these are probably not that old, and some of them are. Okay, let's come over here. Let's see. Wow. Oh, I like how they have the oil 35 cents right there. That's fun. Very nice. Okay, here's the front, guys.
No, the side, the other side.
Oh, is it this isn't the front of the building?
No.
Oh, I thought it was the front. Now, what kind of car was he working? Is this the car he was working on?
No, this is the one we just moved into here. I'll show you
Oh,
what
okay.
he's actually working on.
Well, what kind of car do you have going on in here?
This is a 63.5 Falcon right here.
Yeah.
Somebody messed it up, putting too much Bondo right here. It's actually supposed to be round like this, not sharp like that. You see how it's breaking right there?
Yeah, I do.
They messed the car up, making it pointy. It's supposed to be round.
Okay.
Now I'll show you this car over here.
Oh, there's another room. Okay.
Don't worry, the garage is kind of a mess though.
Well, that's okay. Most of them are. Oh, wow. Look in here.
Coupe. Right here.
Oh, okay.
We actually
Very
have this
cool.
thing running, actually. It'll start up. We just need to put some seats, ignition back in it, and some tires in it. We could back it out and put the other car in here.
We've got more. This is in a different section, but these are beauties. That one there especially. I can't get too close to it, but it looks like 67 again, Galaxy two-door. There are so many of these.
Now, that one's complete, right?
I don't know if there's an engine in it because I can't get close to it, but I mean, it looks complete from here. I can see the quarters, and I see zero rust on the quarters. I see it's still got an exhaust pipe, so the exhaust hasn't
I see
rotted
that.
off. I mean, these things are everywhere, everywhere. If you're a Ford guy from these years, this is the place for you. And these two are a little bit older. I think that's a 63 and that's a 64. Probably Falcon, maybe. Again, two-doors. There's two-doors all over the place. Usually in junkyards, they're all four-doors.
Yeah,
Not
the
here.
two-doors normally go fast, don't they?
They're everywhere here. There's
Yeah.
probably more two-doors in these Fords than four-doors. And whereas the Chevy, there's more four-doors than two-doors.
Yeah, and then this one right here.
Yeah, this 56 Ford was a running and driving car a couple of years ago. It's pretty neat. It's not being sold for parts.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat inside. I mean, those seats would clean up. That dash would clean up.
Did she say that they put
Factory
AC?
factory AC. You
That
can even
is?
see the Ford emblem on it. Yep.
Oh,
in the
oh,
lower
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Factory AC.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty sweet.
Hood
If you
needs some
wanted
work.
to go to like the Redneck Rumble or something, this would be the car to take.
Oh, you can see that it was licensed.
2022 plate.
Yeah. Okay.
But this 53 is probably the fourth one. So there's at least 4 53s, at least 154, at least 150 Chevy. And some of them are 2-doors, 4-doors. This one's a 4-door. No glass in it, so at one time it was covered up.
There you go, your jaw's more. Let me flip caps.
Oh, let me see.
I'm taking the engine of that blue truck for my Mustang. The engine of that blue one.
Okay.
My Mustang, it's 302. I'm going to put my Mustang.
Where you go? He's over here with Lloyd Nut. He's showing me his truck, and I saw this old van, and you got to admit the paint job on this is, well, that's just priceless, isn't it? And I wouldn't doubt that's the original paint job because
You said
that's how
it
they
looks-
came.
You said it looks like the funny van
It
from
is.
the movie.
Yeah.
That's actually the original one from the movie, actually.
Oh, what movie is that?
I can't think of the movie that has the funny van in it.
Funny Van. That's the name of it, what they call it in the movie?
No, it was either the funny van or something else.
I'll have to look that up.
It was in the movie.
So this is Lug Nut's truck, and it is a 4-wheel drive,
We're
and
on the Grand Opry bus.
And he is going to, he just has a little bit left to do, and he needs to put a seat in it, and he has his 4-wheel drive truck and it is ready to go on the road.
And then we got the Grand Opry bus if you want to show them over there.
Oh, this is from the Grand Ole Opry?
That bus over there, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you using Creole? Oh, I saw you over there with the can of Creole, and I thought surely he's not working on a car for them. It doesn't appear to. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought you were going to get it to move. You know, I just cannot get this man to stop working. Bless his heart.
This is the one that actually brought me here. I think this is a 70. This car is unbelievable. It's a factory 4-speed. An XL with a factory 4-speed. It's got some rust. But it's not beyond saving. It's got an engine in it. The carburetor's frozen up. I do not know what kind of engine it is, but it looks like a Ford small block. Look at that cool window. Comes down in like a V shape. I never knew that. What the size of the package tray. This is such a unique car. We're getting near the end here. I'm going to give you a short pan to see just what's here. I can't identify everything that's here, but I know this light colored car in front of me is a 53 Chevy. And this blackish rusty one I think is another 53. There's another 53 here behind it. This one's a hardtop, 2-door hardtop 53. Wow. Wow. This is another Galaxy, this red car, and probably another one in blue. And then in the back is a 65 maybe, a couple of 65s. Fairlanes or Comets, not sure. And there's another Comet, another 2-door Comet right there. So if you needed to build a Comet, 2-door, this is your place. What do you think? Loving it?
I'm loving it, but I love junkyards. This was part of my birthday present, to come here to the junkyard.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Lugner. I hope I'll see you come down here one day at Clint's Classic Cars and Parts.
Let me see the back. All right, folks, there you go.
Thanks for coming on along today. I hope you really enjoyed this visit.
Yeah, this was actually a request for my birthday. So I don't know what girl in their right mind wouldn't want to go to junkyard for their birthday.
This one.
Yeah, junkyards are absolutely fabulous. So we just like to say thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And lastly, check out our page on Facebook at What the Rust. Until next time, we'll be chatting with you in the comments.
Bye.
Bye.